What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up, dudes? I got another video today, a new topic, continuing the biblical summary series. We on fruit, and again, fruit means the good things that the scriptures tell us, the promises, the blessings. You know what I'm saying? The things that you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So today's topic is a sweet topic, and it revolve around the chosen. Yes, the elect. Israel is the chosen nation of God. That's true. But what we'll learn today is that amongst Israel is a chosen people, of first fruits. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, just because you're an Israelite right now, so called American black man, Latino, Native American, West Indian, Caribbean black, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or one of the Israelites scattered scattered abroad, excuse me, in the world, in the earth or whatever. Just because that don't mean that God is dealing with you, because God is only dealing with a certain segment of those people. Because right now, all of our people are not worthy to be dealt with by God because they in all type of forms of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of our people that's faggots, lesbians, murderers, killers, liars, con men, some perverts, you know what I'm saying, degenerates, you know what I'm saying, just bad people, not good people, man. And so the Lord only has mercy right now. Eventually, our whole nation will obtain mercy, but right now, the scriptures will prove today that only a certain segment of Israel right now has mercy coming. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of Israel, sad to say, is gonna perish. You know what I'm saying? Because God is not dealing with them. He not, you know what I'm saying? They have to face their judgment, basically. You know, like the scriptures say, blessed is he whose sins is not imputed unto him. You know, that's the elect, man. So let's get into this right now. Um, let's prove it. Go to Romans 11, verse 7. Okay, Romans chapter 11, verse 7, and I already got it on my phone, and I'm gonna read it. But this is Romans chapter 11, verse 7, and it reads, "What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for." Right. A lot of our people are out here seeking the truth. They in these various religions and they looking for the truth. You know what I'm saying? But they not gonna find the truth because it's not the truth is not meant for them right now because they not part of the chosen. So it say Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for. A lot of our people is seeking for salvation. They want to be saved, and they think that they saved when they not, because of the lies of these false philosophies of these other religions, lying to them, saying that they say, telling them that they saved and that they have obtained salvation. You know, lies and deceit. So Israel, as a whole, as a nation, let's read it again. What then? Israel, the whole nation as a whole, have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. That's plain. The election, the God's elect, will find the truth. God's elect will find salvation. They will obtain that, and the rest were blinded. But the rest, they not gonna find the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because God is not dealing with them. They were blinded. Let's read the next verse. Romans 11, verse 8. According as it is written, God hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that should not see, and ears that should not hear unto this day. Right. So every black, Latino, Native American, every Israelite is not going to get this truth, man. They're not going to obtain what they seek for, because God has given them the spirit of slumber. God is not dealing with them, man. So there's nothing you can do to wake them up. You know, nothing you can do to snap them out of that trance that they in. You know what I'm saying? That dark state of mind that they in. You know what I'm saying? That ignorant mind state that they in. Because God is not dealing with them. So really, this truth, this knowledge is just for the elect right now. That's just how it is. You know. Let's go to the next. Let's prove this further about the elect. That God is really only dealing with the elect, man. That the elect is very important to God, to the Most High, Yahawah. Okay, go to Second Ezra. This is an apocrypha. Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 22, and I'm gonna go to it. So Second Ezra's an apocrypha. Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 22. So bear with me. I'm gonna get it. Pull it up. Okay. This is Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 22, and it reads, this is God speaking. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Right, right. That's the grape, is the elect, the first fruit. You know what I'm saying? Let's read it again. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 2. It said, let the multitude perish then. That's the majority of Israel. Later on, when we get uh, the bitters of the scripture, we'll learn about the 2/3 of our people that's not going to make it. This is who this talking to. The multitude is the 2/3. The majority of our people is not going to make it, because the majority of our people is not part of the elect. They part of that spirit of slumber. You know what I'm saying? Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, And let my grape be kept in my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. That's plain, man. Okay. Um, it's all about the elect right now when it comes to Israel, man. You know, so, just like in the days of Noah, Noah was a type for the elect. You know, so him and his sons and their wives, they was a type for the elect, man, for the chosen. And the rest of those families perished, man, in the flood. So that just show you how selective God can be when it comes to salvation. But the world will lie to you and say that God love everybody and God is gonna save everybody, when that's not true. That's a lie. That is not. That don't fit with the scriptures. You know. So go to Mark chapter 13 verse 20. Mark 13 verse 20. King James version, of course. And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he have chosen, he have shortened the days. The reason why I brought this scripture up is to show that the elect is God's chosen, to emphasize that point. And what are the days that he's talking about, which we will get in a future study? It's called time of Jacob's trouble, basically. That's the shit hit the fan. That's when the white man wants to implement his new world order, man. That's the bitter or bad times, basically, that's coming upon this earth, man. You know, economic collapse. Uh, you know, nation going against nation, war, famine, disease, pestilence. You know, race wars. You know, just basically instability, man. Social and civil instability. You know what I'm saying? Those times, basically, martial law. You know, those times, man. Basically, when Esau do the steps necessary, because he got to destroy Esau, got to destroy this current system to bring in a new system. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's gonna do, and the things that he do to birth that new system. Though it's like when a woman gives birth, she goes through what, labor pains, right? So, and that's pain. That's bitter. That's bad. That's suffering. You know what I'm saying? That's anguish. That's so Jacob's trouble is Esau's. Uh, he want to bring his new system in, so it's gonna take bitter things like economic collapse, war, famine, for people to destroy this system and for people to accept a new system. Because once you go through hell, you want heaven. So to majority of the people, Esau's new system is gonna be like a heaven basically to them. after they done went through all this hell of economic collapse, race wars, war, famine, not being able to eat, not being able to drink, you know what I'm saying? Going through hell basically. Jacob's trouble, you know what I'm saying? Then Esau's new system will be like a heaven to them, and they will readily accept it. All of them are gonna accept it, except for the elect, basically. And we'll find them. So that now that I say that, let's go to the next scripture um, about the elect in Jacob's trouble. Go to Second Ezra 16. It's in Apocrypha. Second Ezra 16, verse 70. Yeah, it takes that woman. That woman has to go through that pain to bring forth that baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like Esau's baby is his new world order. So for that baby to be born, for that system to come about, it's gonna take uh, destruction of his current system to get people, because people is attached to this system right now. You know what I'm saying? People are comfortable with the way things are now. So to get people to accept the new system, he has to destroy this system to birth that new system that people will readily accept after they don't went through the hell of the other system collapsing. Then they agree, yes, we need to do things differently because the last system failed, you know, and we suffered because of it. So that's how he gonna brainwash people into accepting his new system by orchestrating the hell and destruction of this system, which will be all orchestrated by the elites. This is all part of their plan, man. You know, so, right? Order through chaos. You know, so, okay, yeah. Second is, but I don't want to confuse nobody. So let's just, try to keep it simple. Second Ezra, um, chapter 16, verse 70. Okay. Now this is telling you the future of. This is telling you about martial law, which will be an event that happens and shit hit the fan or Jacob's trouble. Remember the time that the Lord will shorten for the elect's sake. Otherwise, would no the elect would be no flesh would be able to be saved. Basically, you know, so. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. That's Jacob's trouble. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72, 2nd Ezra chapter 16. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Right. Then shall they be known who are my chosen elect, and they shall be tried as the gold and the fire. Right. That fire is the affliction of Jacob's trouble. That suffering. You know what I'm saying? Of that time, basically. That's the fire the affliction of that time, the suffering, um, the fear that you're going through. Basically, the suffering that you're going through during that time. It's the fire that's trying you now. Because eventually, the elect has to make a choice whether they will stand up for the Lord or when they accept Esau's, give in to Esau and his New World Order system, his beast system, and take the mark of the beast. So that's the plan of the elites. Is in that new system, they want you to put a chip in order to participate in the economy. You have to put a literal chip in your forehead or in your hand, basically. And on that chip will have all your money, you know what I'm saying, and all that to participate in a new system, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can. That's like we'll get into later on in Revelation. You won't be able to buy and sell and basically participate in the economy without having a chip in you. So the elect gonna have to make their choice. But if you take that chip, the price is death by fire when the Lord returns. When Yahawah returns to rescue those that didn't take the chip and to punish those that did take the chip and take out this white man and bring Esau down and deliver the earth to the hand of the meek. The meek shall inherit the earth, the humble, the elect. You know what I'm saying? Israel, basically. You know, to begin the everlasting kingdom. You know so you have to go through whatever you have to go through and stand up for God. And if you part of the elect, you will succeed. But you got some of us that even of us that know this knowledge, some of us it can even happen to me. I know the knowledge of this Bible at a at a decent basic level, but I can still take the chip if you never know what the future holds for you. You just gotta hope that God have mercy on you and you don't take the chip. That He give you courage not to take the chip. You know, and that your courage don't fail you. But some of us, it will fail us, man. So that's part of the scriptures. You know, so, but that's later stuff to get into. You know, so my last point. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me finish the second answer. Jumping ahead. Okay, so that was 73. Let me read it again. Second Ezra 16:73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. That's the elect. We don't know who the elect is right now. The elect will be known when the shit hit the fan, Jacob's trouble. That's when we gonna know who the real deal Holyfield. Because they gonna stand up for the Lord, basically. Regardless of what happened to them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna stand on it. They gonna stand on it like a rock, man. And this is the last scripture that I wanted to read. Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble, Jacob's trouble, are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Right, the Lord gonna, if you part of the elect, you gonna make it out of Jacob's trouble. No matter how impossible it might seem. You know, because it's gonna be rough, man. Fire is compared to fire. We know fire is not soft. Fire is rough. You know, so fire is destructive. You know, so fire is painful. You know, so we know it ain't talking about a weak time or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't talking about nothing weak. So, so just be of good courage and do your best. And if the Lord is with you and you part of that, you will make it, man. That's all you can do, man. Just do your best in this life. And read again. Second Ezra 16, verse 74. Hear, O you my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, that's Jacob's trouble, but I will deliver you from the same. That's his elect. He will deliver you. So that deliverance will come through YAHAWAH'S when he come back, return as a thief in the night, and then he gonna gather his elect from all over this planet. So let's get that, and that will conclude the study. Go to Mark chapter 13, verse 27. Okay, I can get it. Hold on. Mark. Okay, let's see. So the Lord returned. When the Lord returned, he coming back in so-called UFOs. He coming back in style in a spaceship. Him and his angels, him and the holy angels are gonna return in spaceships, man. You know, the Lord is gonna be in like what's called a mothership, and then he gonna be surrounded with the angels, and they gonna come back, man, just like that. And it's gonna be to Esau's shock, man. Esau gonna basically feel like he won and have his new world order system has been implemented. He gonna feel good, and then the Lord gonna return to his shop, man. You know, yeah. Mark chapter 13, verse 27. And then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect. See, I'm not making this stuff up. This is all scriptural. Let's read it again. Mark. This is Mark chapter 13, verse 27. And then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds. That's all the hemispheres. You know what I'm saying? From all corners of the earth, from everywhere on the earth, basically. Because the angels, the Lord is coming back with a numerous amount of angels, man. And the sky's gonna be full of them, full of the spaceships, the angels, man. And it's gonna be like a plague to Esau, man. So that's how many. That's how many spaceships you gonna see in the sky, like a locust plague, man. You know, what I'm saying, like a plague of locusts, man. The sky's gonna be full of them, full of the angels. You know, what I'm saying, and those spaceships. You know, what I'm saying, and they gonna them those angels. They gonna be beaming people up. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be beaming up the elect, bringing the elect into those spaceships for salvation. You know what I'm saying? And then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. Right. You know, that's plain right there. Right. Okay. And then that's it, man. So the Lord gonna gather his elect. We just proved that. And so basically, man, that's the end of this study today. I hope you learned something. And and that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.